to Dad. There's not going to be enough, Dad. Enough what? Hope. Um, so, I can understand Carl's thinking here, but you don't know this man. Know him first.
Right.
In the world, in that world, you can't just assume he's a good guy right away. Obviously.
Carl's not going soft on us, is he?
I hope not. I hope not. I don't think so. He didn't seem like it. When the fight ensued. So the action picks up, of course, as they prepare for the battle. There's a list of lookouts for Sanctuary, and they take turns taking out the men guarding them. Morgan is no longer held back by his monk philosophy. He plunges his staff through the chest of his savior. Woohoo! You go, Morgan! Finally.
Just imagine how much force would have been needed for that.
Yeah.
Man, he just boom.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I was like, I just love him using that stuff. It's like, ha ha ha, bam, gotcha. It's just great. It's like a ninja warrior with the staff, And of course, Father Gabriel is reminding Rick how this whole fight, it's not just about him. Well, Rick knows this. Of course, Rick's got in his mind he's going to kill Negan. We know this because he said it. Do whatever you do it in front of me. I don't care. I'm going to kill you. So
I'm going to murder you.
Yes, you are mine. And then Daryl, of course, rides to meet Carol, Tara, and Morgan on the highway. And I love Tara on there, her and that licorice. And
are those Twizzlers, or they look like Twizzlers?
Yeah. She said they were, but they were stale. She couldn't wait to get rid of it from the heat and everything. They just got stale and icky. And
I'll take red vines over Twizzlers any day.
And she's like, okay, here we go. And she counts down, and they're waiting. And then she goes, oh, crap, They're almost accurate. And then here they come. She goes, close enough. I love it. That was great. Tosses the licorice. Close enough.
I just like her. I really like her.
Oh, yeah. She's funny. And everything seems in place as Rick kisses Judith and Michonne goodbye. And this is the end of it, he tells Carl, who's left as the man in charge. So, that was, I love the beginning. They're all getting ready. It's like, oh, yeah, this is cool. King Zeke is talking. You got Maggie. You got Rick. And they're all, and it's just a given. Maggie's in charge of Hilltop. That's all there is to it.
Right.
So it was great.
So they're ready. And Rosita isn't happy she's being left behind, but she was shot, so she's not in any position to go.
She's a hothead right now anyway. She doesn't need to be in this because she'd do something stupid. I don't know. I really was starting to she was getting on my nerves last season, that's for sure. I wanted to slap her. But, she just had a baby. She gave birth on the first day of filming. So
that's why they...
Yeah. That's why she wasn't in.
That's what I read. You're not moving anywhere, even though... it was 2 weeks later she was on set. What are you doing here? You just had a baby.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah,
she wanted to jump right back into...
Yeah, not a good thing.
No, not smart. But anyway, yeah.
I love the telephone pole walker. That was a great scene. Yes. And of course, they have to, this is a surprise attack on the sanctuary. So there's more brutal forms of the attack. Rick takes out another sanctuary lookout by driving a blade into his gut. Yes. You know, they promised more blood and gore this season, so. Yeah. And they also, I remember at the end of last season, they were going to give more, the censors weren't going to be as hard. They were going to let Negan, you know, talk his crap there more than he has been. So, anyway, a walker is tied to the telephone pole, and the Savior starts saying things like, your son is going to die and stuff. So Rick cuts the chain loose and, hey, lunchtime, Walker.
Right.
Time
just
to
for
eat.
you saying that.
Yeah. What's the matter with you? You don't do. Haven't these people learned not to do that to Rick? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, you would think that they would know better by now.
Yeah, by now, yes.
So, but.
What did you think of the end of last season before we go on? When Sasha went after Nick. That was like one of the best scenes ever.
Oh, ever. But see, that's the thing, you know. It's the best, one of the best scenes ever. And here we have Eugene helped her, right?
Yeah.
So that's my whole thing. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get in his head. Is he a double agent? What's he doing?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, to be perfectly honest with you. I still don't know. You know, he's been making the speeches. He tried to talk Rick to surrender. He talks in this one. I don't know what he's thinking. I honestly don't know. You know, I honestly don't know what's going on in his head. I'm not sure what side he's on. Tell you the truth.
I don't either. I would hate to think that he would.
But he's so scared. That's, you know, that's the thing. He is. He's just, you know, he's not over his fears. He's tired of being afraid. So, and if
he does the slightest thing wrong over there with Negan, he's dead.
Pretty much. Excuse me. Of course, Negan kind of called him out on that. How did she, you know, where did she die from? You know, Eugene. We're talking about Eugene, Bill. We're not sure where his head is at yet because he keeps making these speeches and he tries to talk Rick into surrendering at the end of last season. And now he's making a speech next to Negan again. We just don't know what he's going to do. And there's no real hint of either way. That's the thing. There's no real hint of where he's going. He seems to be with Negan, but then he does something like that. So, you know, I just don't know with him.
He's the classic stone face when he has to be.
Yeah.
Otherwise he's just crying somewhere.
And I love the first scene. You know, they had a preview thing on The Talking Dead with Chris Hardwick couple of, you know, last month. And it was so funny because all they kept saying, guys, people, this is not a documentary. This is a show. Because these poor people, you know, Eugene, Josh McDermott, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and there was another one. They had to, you know, get out of their social media because of death threats. People were threatening them. And it's like, people, this is not a documentary. They kept, you know, saying that. And that you know, that was pretty sad, but it was funny at the same time. So,
how anybody could ever Jeffrey Dean Morgan death threats?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know that. Yeah, they would see these guys off the set. They wouldn't even hesitate, though. You know. But he's playing his role well. There's no doubt. He is. You know.
No doubt at all. No doubt at all.
Yeah. So, like I said, Eugene, I just don't know yet. There's no real clear-cut way he's going. it's just a guessing game at this point with him.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I just don't know.
I want him to be good.
Yeah, I think we all do. Maybe in the end he will be. Maybe he'll say enough is enough. I'm tired of being afraid and just do the right thing. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. He kind of likes his position there, though. It seems like, So
who knows?
We'll have to wait and see.
I don't know. That's going to be a wait and see one with him.
You're not kidding. Yeah, because they give you little hints, but it's not enough to, He stands with Negan. He does this. He does that. Then he gave Sasha the pill, the suicide pill. Okay. Maybe he is a good guy. Then he's back to making speeches for Negan. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, after Rick allows the walker to have lunch, he signals for the cars to approach, and they meet up with their Hilltop and Kingdom allies in the open field. And it's like the full Braveheart pep talk.
Right,
I love that. I love that analogy. That was great. A Braveheart pep talk. You gotta love it. It's just that was a great scene. They're all there. All these cars are armored, and I loved what they did with that. And that was just too cool. Do you want to take a quick break, or do you want to go on?
Why don't we take a quick break?
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, everybody, and we'll be back to continue talking about The Walking Dead, the 100th episode. We'll be right back.
We're losing. I will overcome if I fight now.